Welcome everyone tonight. We always say we should have attention and get the best out of this interaction, okay? And if you are new tonight, I would just encourage you to be simple in your mind and of course, tablet your questions so that after the interaction, you'll be able to ask whatever questions you want to ask yourself. Yeah, so this is business and this is cryptocurrency in the blockchain technology. Of course, we're talking of innovative system. What a lucky day that we have a platform that's going to help good number of people to build up financial system for themselves. And of course, we know cryptocurrency is a democratic system, but bear one in your mind that we're still at the infant stage of cryptocurrency as a whole. And so opportunity abounds, they come every day by day. Now it all depends on your understanding and to maximize the space. Now I'm going to start. We have an opportunity lying ahead in our front, referred to as Sapphire Global and Zeniq Technology. What about them? Now, if you have your pen and your paper, you can write this portal down, zeniq.com. I know very many persons had not gone to this place, and that's why we have load of questions that we ask most time because we've not really taken personal responsibility, to see more to this opportunity. I want us to go, if you're new or you have been in the space, try as much as possible to read up more and understand what's all about Zeniq. Now, these are pipeline of activities. I can say very, very well that most of us who have started Zeniq and are serious about it, or you're just getting started, congratulations, you are lucky because you are starting with a system that's just like kind of the first phase and very crude as it is. Crude, I mean, it has not gotten to a stage of a total refined, system. So you're lucky, but I know again, because it's still at the crude stage, good number of people will take it for granted because we are not always in the culture of buying a rumor and sell the news. So we always wait for the news and want to buy the news. So, but if you are in Zeniq and building Sapphire business, this is practically a crude system that you are just trying to refine. So on that note, there are things you expect to be perfected by now and wouldn't have. And then so many things will be happening along the line. Once everything is totally consolidated, I can tell you and I bet you, you will look back and see many, many opportunities you have missed in this space. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a platform of Zeniq technology and having a focus to build an exchange platform. And number one, a decentralized exchange platform for that matter. And focusing on this exchange is to do what has not been done before. And what's that? Zeniq offers a fast and secure way to manage and trade all categories of crypto asset by using advantage of a decentralized exchange. So in other words, Zeniq plan to have their own decentralized exchange and make it to be a cross-chain exchange. Cross-chain in the sense that you have Zeniq exchange so you can trade with different coins. Just like I give an example to some persons about a particular coin that came out recently. I told a lot of people to write it down the other time, called matrix swap. It's a similar thing. Now, this matrix swap, because that's what we need to understand, matrix swap only have one aspect of Zeniq, all right? Matrix swap only have one aspect of Zeniq, and matrix swap is to work on decentralized exchange, whereby you can swap different cryptocurrency, on different blockchain, meaning you can swap this coin on BNB, you can swap it on Cardano, you can swap it on different exchange, Polkadot, Polygon blockchain, Ethereum blockchain, and all of that. So you wouldn't need to wrap the coin. I said the problem, right? For far too long, we've been held back, capped, and controlled. We've been down the rate before So we know how it ends. That is not where we want to be. Now, this platform, centralized exchange, is subject to manipulations and attack, slow to least market peers. Now, margin trading, trade volume restricted by LP pool size and high importance laws for LPers. Now, aims, I'm just giving to you, high slippage for newer markets and lack of leverage on margin trade. But traditional DEX, low liquidity and lack of leverage on margin trade. Now, going by this, what's the solution? A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries, a world where anything is possible. Now, matrix swap, it decentralized, right? Virtual AMM-based perpetual future exchange deployed on Polkadot and Cardano. Now, what I'm trying to put across is this. What this company is doing, and many of us are running after it to buy the coin for a very long time, was just to have a decentralized exchange that will not be unwrapping. But guess what? Many of us have participated in this project. But can I tell you something? The decentralized exchange itself had not come out. Because I listened to a lot of friends and they've been invited to Zeniq and they say, oh, what will I do there? And all of that. I said, oh, I have participated in different projects and what they need to do has actually not come out. Now, this is a platform that have its own exchange, but what do you see here? Coming soon. Now, Matrix is now listed on Uniswap. Take the read pill and get you ready. Now, listen. Now, the same Matrix swap that's going to create its own exchange started and list first on Uniswap. So please let it get to your head to understand. When many friends ask me, if you say Zeniq is going to have an exchange, why then are they listed on Uniswap? Well, just to tell you that every project will start somewhere. In order not to keep their participant waiting, they have to open and make their coin available on Uniswap. And it's the same pattern we have on Zeniq, that rather than waiting for the exchange to be launched and people wouldn't be able to access their coin, then allow them to take it to Uniswap, and that's why you have it on Ethereum protocol. And so Zeniq is working on this project. So I've told you, number one, Zeniq exchange. Number two, developing app and wallet system, where it will be all in one system, where you can make payment for, what do they call it? Your finance, your control. With just one mobile app, you can take control of all your fiat finances and crypto assets. The Zeniq app allows you to do permissionless, peer-to-peer, real-time fiat and crypto transactions using a groundbreaking blockchain technology. So please let it get to your brain that Zeniq had its own blockchain, but the coin is made available on Ethereum blockchain because of the trading platform, which is the Uniswap. So I think this should sound a big note of warning for people who are still playing with such opportunity. Then Hub. The Hub is what is the software of minting. Say your own digital asset saved with your own digital minting machine. The Zeniq Hub is an outstanding, piece of hardware with a security and participation system that has not been comparable before, okay? But if you think it's just a simple hardware product or bunch of services, no, it is not. It is your entrance card to be part of an upcoming revolution in asset management and finance. Now listen to me. Everything we do today, it has to start from perception. Now from the perception, gradually become a reality. Maybe you may need to understand one thing very importantly. Every company that become groundbreaking today, there were people behind it. And the people behind it were just privileged, but there's something in the heart of those people who were behind it. They took risk. I understood one thing. Whoever take the risk will take the lead. And how do you take the lead? You can either make loss or make profit. But the point is, many of us wait that until I see a company become a giant, I'll be part of it. Never. It is better you are the part of the backbone before the company is giant. That's how we know real investors. Real investors look for gems that had not been known and people despise it and get involved in it before it becomes the lion it ought to be. So you have the hub, but what the hub does for you today, it helps you to mint this coin, which is the Zeniq coin. That gives you access to immediate gratification, and you can actually sell off your coin as it were. But if you have right education, I can tell you, you will never want to sell your coin as it were. Why? You want to wait for the app, you want to wait for the exchange, because the app, the exchange are going to offer you another residual income depending on how many volume of such coin you have. Of course, you say that is speculative. Maybe you need to know that I don't get bothered. I don't know how many people have watched the video I did in the afternoon and about scam. Bitcoin was a scam. Up to now, it's still a scam. Okay, Hex was called a scam when it was 0.00001451. And then when I checked again, when it got to 0.0005645, and I checked $1,000 investment into it exactly last year, January 2020, in 1,000 investment to Hex. Today, as I'm talking to you right now, with the prevailing rate, should be about $7.3 million. Now, it was called a scam, and up to now, if you search on Google, just type Hex Richard Hart, you're going to see scam, right? So, of course, Bitcoin will have been named and have died 300 times and still resurrected, and that's where we are today. Now, the truth is that if you do not know how to buy the rumor, to sell the news, you can never be wealthy. That's the reality. Okay, now I'm not speaking to motivate anyone. It's just to open your mind of understanding to see beyond where you are. You know, everyone will have wished to buy Bitcoin when it got started. And they say, if I wish I knew about Bitcoin, I would have bought into it, but that's not true. You wouldn't buy into it because the news around Bitcoin 5 years ago, no one will want to venture into it. You must have been a very stubborn-hearted person and very atomic in your mindset to say, if I perish to have been able to invest in Bitcoin. So the coin itself, you can see it's a complement of a financial ecosystem that was newly created with the Zeniq blockchain, and the Zeniq coin was invented, okay? No pre-mining, it's not a pre-mine coin. For your friends that are telling you that's going to be dumped, it's not a pre-mine coin. What will be available in the market will be minted for the next 20 years. So no one person have the larger portion of this coin because it's not totally available in the market, okay? Issuing through mining, and then the minting is 99% on the Zeniq hub only. Now, the Zeniq coin can be used as a platform for tokens, e.g., for customers in profit sharing project, physical asset, which is the tokenized asset, e.g., object of art, precious metals, real estate, and much more. Let it call rumor. I told everyone, everything you are hearing about Zeniq today is rumor. Now, but the point is that how many people make money in news? No. What produce news are rumor. Now, when you are able to take courage to get involved in rumor, when it becomes new, you become more wealthier, okay? Now, what exactly? We have said the hub will be minting coin for you. Now, I've told you, Zeniq has its own blockchain, and that's, how do I know a coin have a blockchain? You have to see its explorer. So you have its own block explorer, and then you can track so many transactions, you know, statistics and all of that. You know, some of us who are, you know, the blockchain, you can read a lot of things about the blockchain, the transactions per seconds, and how it works, and all of those things that has to do with Zeniq technology. Now, but the most important thing is that you may want to ask me, Felix, how come, because somebody said to me that Zeniq is just a bunch of a smart contract project that anyone can list on Ethereum protocol. And I told the person, develop your own and make it available there and let's buy into it. That's simple. So the point is this, Zeniq has its own technology and have its own blockchain. But the own blockchain, maybe that's why many people will need to understand if you're making a withdrawal from your back office on Zeniq today, guess what? You have Sapphire, okay? You have Sapphire, and Sapphire is just an interface for the marketing portion of this opportunity. Now, when you initiate a withdrawal, there's a message of initiation and it's been treated and sent to Zeniq back office, which is this place. And then it is from here that is connected to the blockchain. Then after it's been treated from the blockchain, then there's a wrapping sent to Ethereum protocol. And that's where you get to what? etherscan.io, right? I'm not going too technical, but you need to understand what is backing. I tell a lot of friends, why do you still have so hot confidence about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? Because you understand there's a technology referred to as the blockchain. Now, other people who do not have that confidence, they tell you, hey, I can't invest in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a bullshit and all of that. I said, those of us who have understanding that Bitcoin is a technology and it runs on blockchain and there's a cryptography behind it, then it gives us more confidence to buy into it. He said, if it's not backed by government, I will not invest in it. We said, don't worry, we understand those tricks because this is a new technology, right? So the same thing when you're looking at Zeniq is a coin, right? Because ordinarily, any market, any coin, any token or digital asset that does not have its own blockchain, we refer to them as a token. So you'll be confused. How is Zeniq a coin and at the same time a token? That's the same question or the pattern you should use in asking yourself, how is BNB a coin and at the same time a token? BNB started as a token and eventually when the mainnet of BNB came up, then they have a coin. And today, BNB has been able to develop its own smart contract whereby different coins can launch their own tokens on it. So it all started somewhere, right? It all started somewhere and eventually it becomes something big. I listen to a lot of funny talk of people who think they know so much about cryptocurrency. I will never buy a coin that's not listed on Binance. I just know you are a baby. Because there was a time somebody was bragging, man, if your coin is not traded or on Bitress, I'm not going to trade on it. But come 2017, August precisely, and in July, we did the ICO of BNB. Come August, for the full launch, and we bought some at 9 cents. And then that same person, within 7 months of launch, and then in the year to crown, by 2018, he was declared a billionaire in dollars. A man who sold his house to just get involved all in cryptocurrency. Now, I'm saying all of this. Every great project starts from somewhere. Now, this is mindset. If this coin is not listed here, and I ask you, the place you are recommending for trading, they did not get started somewhere before and it becomes something big. What makes giant in the system is a continuous innovation in the project you believe in. So, ladies and gentlemen, all I've shown to you here is that this is a coin, but wrapped into Ethereum blockchain because of the exchange platform where you can trade it. And that's why you can go to Etherscan and you can track every transaction. Because if somebody just bought a coin now, just swap, and then the token is still is still pending for confirmation. You can see through Ethereum, just about 8 hours, 10 minutes ago, maybe there was a transfer on Ethereum, 1 hour, 1 hour this, 2 hours this, and all of that. You can track every transaction about this token, as it were. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a place that have a lot of things in order for you to maximize it. Now, everyone who invests in Sapphire and the minting hub of Zeniq, you are a passive investor that is accruing the coin. Number, you are liberty to sell off this coin on Uniswap, okay? So you can go to Uniswap and trade off this coin if you like. It's your choice. You need to trade off the coin. But we always advise people who come around and ready to learn that, hey, don't waste your coin. But nobody stopped you not to sell off your coin. But of course, we know people sold off their coin in April, May. at 5 cents, 9 cents, have a very big regret now. Now, second part, Zeniq is a company with the technology. Sapphire is a company with the distribution channel. And Sapphire choose model of affiliate marketing to distribute the software of maintain Zeniq. But if you are the type that have a very large heart to understand what we call dealership system, then Sapphire pay you money. Now, how do you do that? You can build a career. I told a lot of friends, why do I choose to develop and build a career on Sapphire? The whole essence of building a career on Sapphire was to create another cash flow. Simple. Because one of the paramount things any man should think about in his life first, even before talking of building your house or before buying that car you want to buy, whatever thing you want to do, the first thing you should check is your cash flow. Now, we that are in cryptocurrency now, and we buy coin on regular basis, we always look for a way to make consistent money. Now, when we make money every day, every month, every week, we can buy more coins. Now, I can tell you, most of us who are trading, those of you claim to be a trader, do you know why you panic when the price of a coin is coming down? Because you don't have effective cash flow. There are persons now, as the market come down today, yesterday, today, they bought more coins. Do you know why? Because they have cash flow. But if you do not have cash flow, let's say you have about $4,000 now, and you bought Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin yesterday, or before yesterday, when price of Bitcoin was $50,000 thereabout, and the price dropped by 10%, Ethereum dropped by 12%, as the case may be, definitely you'll be lamenting because you do not have a cash flow. So what I do on this project is to create another cash flow where on daily basis or weekly or monthly basis, I can buy a lot of coin. So how do I build a cash flow on this platform? Number one, you can come in and build an affiliate system. Coming in and recommend for your friend, but I will put it to you, never you coerce, force anyone, over motivate anyone to come into the system. You have to allow people who can make personal decisions. I tell friends, I share the opportunity with everyone, but I know people who will come into it are people who are independent in their mind. It doesn't matter your age. People who are independent in their mind is not by age. We have people who are 60 and they are still dependent. We have people at 20 and they are independent. So, but people who are independent always make independent decisions. And people who are dependent are always making dependent questions. Who are those people? People who say, okay, I'll get back to you. And then they ask their friend, how do you see this? Say, no, don't try it. These are dependent people. Okay, so let's go. How do I make money? You have three ways to make a very effective cash flow here. Number one, you can build a uni-level income. This is more of active income. Why do I say so? From the first time, any number of people you invite to the forum, you have 9% paid to you, right? Now, but it now generates to generational income, which means to the next level, to as high as 15th level downward, you can be making uni-level income from 9%, 8%, 7%, 6%, and in that order, and you make a lot of money. Okay, so make a lot of sense. Now you can make crazy money doing that. And then, of course, like what Mr. Lysis sometime he said, when a man asks, what can I do to have a good cash flow? He said, number one, look for an opportunity. And number two, make sure that opportunity enable you to provide service to many. Now, that's exactly what you do. So number two of cash flow or income generation in this platform is called career bonus. Career bonus is a platform or a type of bonus that when you become to rank, that's like in a place of work, they promote you from one level to another. But the best way to trap an employee is job promotion. Once you promote an employee, he was a supervisor, now he's an area manager, but there's no significant growth in his income. He's carried away with that. Don't you know I'm the manager? So, but here, it's not like that. Your ranking determines how much money you make. But how do I rank? You have different ranking. I'm going to start from rank 1 to diamond. The system say when you come in, you're making money on the uni-level income. Now, when you have total volume in your organization, that is the people you invited and the people they invite, including your own package. Once you have total sales volume, performance sales volume of to 10,000 euro in your organization. Then you are a Ruby, then you make 300 euro instantly. That's what we call career bonus. So you are growing your career. The next career is double Ruby. Once you're a double Ruby, you are paid about 600 euro. What does it take you? You're not starting from the beginning. It's additional volume of 10,000, making a total of 20,000. Then you become a double Ruby. Then you are paid 600 euro. The next to become is Sapphire. Sapphire takes you total sales volume. You wouldn't know the people who are contributing to your volume across the globe. Then total sales volume of 100,000 euro now makes you a Sapphire, and immediately you are paid 3,000 euro to rank for Sapphire. The next is actually double Sapphire, but please take note, there's another requirement. The number of people, if you become a Ruby, direct person should be like 7 in your organization. Then to become a Sapphire, double Ruby 12, Sapphire 12, and double Sapphire 12 direct people. And then double Sapphire, you need about 300 euros total sales volume in your organization, a performance sales volume in your organization. Then you're paid about 9,000 euro for becoming a double Sapphire. Remember, the Sapphire is 3,000 euro, the double Sapphire is 9,000 euro. Then the next after the double Sapphire is Black Sapphire, where you pay 15,000 euro for ranking there. Then the next is Diamond. When you rank from Ruby to Diamond, we check that your total advancement income, that's career bonus you have earned, is about 69,900 euro thereabout. You have earned from Ruby to Diamond. Now, the last income cash flow you earn here in this organization is what we call World Pool Share Bonus. These profit shares is not limited to the people you have invited now. At this point, the company recognizes you depending on which your rank. Star 1 rank is a Ruby, Star 2 is double Ruby, Star 10 is Sapphire, while 20 star is double Sapphire. We have 40 star so Black Sapphire, while 80 star is Diamond. And what does it take? Provided you are in any of this category, if you're in the Ruby category, you make at least an average of 250 euro monthly, proceeding from when you become a Ruby for the next 6 months. 250 euro, imagine, for the next 6 months. I call it gratuity, okay? Then the double Ruby, you have an average of 500 euro. Then Sapphire average of 2,500 euro. Then white double Sapphire average of 5,000 euro. Black Sapphire average of 10,000, 7,000 to 10,000 euro thereabout. Then Diamond average of maybe 15,000, 20,000 euro as it were for the next 6 months. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell a lot of friends who get involved in this project and still romancing and playing around with it. I can tell you in the next 6 months, you may not be happy with yourself because you have missed a lot of things. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I think a word should be enough for a wise. It's not in the length of the talk. It's much, much important to the action put in place. I always tell friends, I'm not always interested in talking 10 million talk just because of $1,000 persons. Now, but it's important that everyone get to know what we offer. I hope this will help you. By the grace of God, we've been interacting with a lot of people to take advantage of this opportunity. But I'd like to tell you my disclaimer. I am not forcing you. I am not motivating you. I am not pushing you. I am just on my own. For me, my family, already building, and we're not looking back. It's your choice to get in. It's your choice not to get in. But I can tell you, get back to whoever invited you and say thank you for this opportunity. Because my friend challenged me sometime. He said, it is whom you love, you share your source of income with. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Ambassador Light, over to you, sir.
Oh, thank you so much, great man. That was for me, straightforward and sharp. So in case you've not really understood the back office of the conversation plan of Sapphire Global, I believe you got it in more detail tonight. So thanks so much, the Oracle himself. I celebrate you. Always there to deliver any day, anytime. Most times I have to get in that, hey, guy, I'm hosting tonight, like, hey, let's go. You know, is as ready as myself. I'm happy about that. Thanks so much, my brother. All right, before we close for tonight, Let's have one or two questions if there is any. If there is not any, then we close for tonight. Then we get ready for tomorrow. Now, before we continue that, if you live in Lagos, we'll be having a special meeting tomorrow, Marble Brand Hotel, 10 o'clock in the morning. So please spread it across. Let your contacts get to know about it, your leaders and prospects. 10 o'clock tomorrow, Marble Brand Hotel, you live in Keja. And of course, in our state tour and our state launching, we will be in Anambra this weekend on Saturday, Onitsha to be precise. We're going to be there. I believe many of our leaders are set. And of course, it's going to be massive. You live in Asaba, Tasaba, you live at Weri, you live in a neighboring state, get yourself there. Get yourself there because this is the last we'll be having in the East, at least for now. So don't miss. If you missed Enugu, don't miss out of the initial evasion. We'll be launching live on the Reds. And of course, Abuja is coming on the 10th of October. Get ready to be there. You missed the first Abuja show, don't miss this reloaded because it's actually loaded, ready to explode, or you get ready for that. And of course, those of you will be traveling to Dubai, 22nd to 24th is the date. Have it in mind, my upline is already in Dubai. They are planning, working so hard. And of course, we're getting launched on the package swap any moment from now. So just get ready. Whatever you've seen that they're doing a package swap, that is not we yet. Okay? When we are there, we will definitely push the message. And for leaders, please, most time before you pass a message on platform, try to verify from some of us. There are leaders, there are leaders. We understand you are a leader too, but also understand that, come on, if there's any information of to that effect, I should be aware. My deputy should be aware, the oracle himself. So don't just pick a message from Facebook, from somewhere else, maybe other fractions, and just spread it on our platform. So please verify that it doesn't cost you. It doesn't reduce you as a leader. Just verify, oh, I got this thing, how about it? I still do verification. So don't spread information you are not very sure of, okay? So please, very, very important. I've seen some message flying about 2 days ago, and when I check, I find out that, hey, we are not there yet, okay? Some people can fake our coin on the platform. I used to collect money from you, so please be careful. Okay, and of course, our end of the year award night is coming on the last Saturday of November, and we'll let you know the venue for that and every other thing that's to do with that. So you get yourself ready and a whole lot of things. All right, at this point, we have one person want to ask question now. So let me give Faith Adasi, please, can you unmute your microphone and quickly ask the question? Faith Adasi. You raise your hand, so you have a question. Please, let's do fast. Okay, it's like some of you raised BitTorrent.
Hello.
Faith Addison, yeah, great project. Thank you.
Hello.
And announced the suspension of the seat of election. Residents have continued to stay in this every Monday for the past few weeks, despite criticisms and threats by some governments and businesses. Residents chose to keep